You're about to be real shocked and surprised because you're about to learn a piece of information that's literally going to dissolve your fear. It's going to give you clarity, and it's going to dissolve a lot of illusions that have been cast over your eyes. You see, there has been somebody, maybe a group of people, maybe it's something in the spirit realm that's been trying to discourage you, that's been trying to tear you down, that's been trying to tell you you can't make it, you can't do it, you should just quit, throw in the towel, right? There's been something that has been saying these things, kind of ministering to your spirit, whether you know it or not. But today, I'm about to give you some clarity on where this voice is coming from and how it's able to get to you. But it's not just what's being said and who it's coming from. It's why, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, I'm so excited to tell y'all about what's going on. It's the why for me. Why would someone say these things? And it's for a reason that I don't think you're going to expect. This is a little bit of a curveball, a little bit of a plot twist, okay? So listen to this dream that I had. It's very short, but it's very spicy, okay? It's literally sizzling, and you'll see why when I break this dream down, okay? So I'm going to break down the dream, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to break it down. I'm going to let you know what this could possibly mean in your life, okay? So listen to the dream, and we'll get to it. So you get called into this room. You go into the room, and the room is very dimly lit. The only light in the room is coming from the center of a room where there's this light bulb hanging from a string. Now, under that light, there is a man. He's sitting in a chair, and his posture is very upright. Okay, he has both of his arms on the arms of the chair, and both of his legs are very tightly close to the legs of the chair. Now, as you walk in, this person just immediately starts saying all kind of stuff to you. You know you're going to hell, right? You know you ain't never gonna make it to heaven, right? You know, you should just quit. You should just throw in the towel. You know everything you touch is gonna crumble, right? You know you're gonna fail. Like, he's just saying all of this stuff, and you're just looking at him, and you're so confused. Like, why are you wishing all of these things on me? But then suddenly, as if you were about to come out of the dream, you were about to wake up, you began to move backwards. You began to glide backwards. And he moved further and further out of frame. But as he is backing away and you're fading away, you get a full picture of him. And you realize the reason he's sitting so upright is because the chair he's sitting in, he's strapped to it. Both of his arms are strapped to the arms of the chair, and both of his legs are strapped to the legs of the chair. And then you notice that under that light, there's this tin can looking hat on the top of his head. And as you glide further and further backwards, and he's getting more and more further away from you, you notice that this person is sitting in an electric chair. And at any given moment, they're about to sizzle. Crazy part about it is they know that. They know they're about to sizzle. They know that their time is about to be up. So in a last minute effort, they are saying whatever they can to get you to quit. Because it's like, listen, I know my time is limited. I know I'm getting ready to be up out of here. But even if it's the last thing I do, I got to stop that chosen one. Ladies and gentlemen, your enemy is about to fry, okay? They about to be sizzling. It's about to smell like some bacon up in here, okay? Because this person, whoever it is, okay, take it in whatever context. This could be a spiritual thing. This could be actually something, an actual person in your life. And I'm going to be breaking down, so you're going to get further and further into it and give you some more clues, and you'll be able to pinpoint exactly what's going on. But it doesn't matter who that enemy is. They're about to fry. Okay, so, I mean, we're going to jump into it today. You know what I'm saying? You guys are going to be choosing your number. Of course, we're going to start here. Then we're going to break it down even further over on Patreon. So make sure you guys join us over there for that. But right here on YouTube, we're going to be talking about a few different elements of this dream. Okay, and remember, I've been telling y'all it's not necessarily about who's saying this, but it's about why this person is saying this. And then I got some other revelations from this dream as well. So I'm going to be breaking those down. All right. So make sure you guys choose the number you feel most drawn to. But of course, as I always tell you, listen to all of them, because you might just find, a special nugget of information in each of them, So listen to all of them. But the number you choose just may be a little bit more highlighted in your life at this time. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, choose your number, and I'll see y'all in the messages. Ladies and gentlemen who chose number one, have you ever heard the phrase, woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Have you ever arisen from out of your sleep in the morning time and just had a bad attitude? Or even worse, you wake up and you just sad. Like you just so sad. Like you didn't go to sleep sad and it wasn't really nothing to be sad about, but you just woke up sad or feeling bad and had all kind of like negative energy, right? For some of you guys, it may be revealed today, it may be confirmed today, but I've been sitting here to tell you that people are messing with you in your dream state. There is someone who has been, just call it what it is, casting spells, okay, whatever you want to call it. I'm not necessarily saying all people out there casting spells and they're doing wrong, but someone has been saying these things and they're getting into your subconscious mind while you are sleeping. And the key is you're not supposed to remember that you had a dream about somebody saying these things, or you're not supposed to know that this is happening. The way that it's able to attack you is because you are unaware. So you're being told right here, right now, you got to start protecting yourself in your dream state. Okay, this is where you're like the most vulnerable. This is where the person feels like they can get you. So whether it's full blown, oh, I'm casting spells, I'm sitting up in the middle of the night chanting, or this is just something that they're doing like within their core. People know how to telepathically communicate. Okay, we're coming to that world where that's going to be normal, where we know, okay, people telepathically communicate, but they be sending shots, they be throwing arrows and stuff through the spirit realm, and it can get to you and can penetrate if you ain't paying attention, if you are unaware, and if you keep yourself unprotected. Okay, but the reason why you have been waking up feeling sad or feeling like you woke up on the wrong side of bed, or you got a real bad attitude all of a sudden, there is someone in your atmosphere, okay, in your layers, okay, in your what does Abraham Hicks call it, in your vortex. There's someone in your vortex who has access to you in the dream state, and they are able to get these messages to you. And for some of you all, it may even be in the middle of the day. You was having a good day, and all of a sudden, and this is, I'm feeling the need to press to you to get you to understand this is in the spirit space. Okay, we're not talking about yet the physical manifestation. Oh, I spilled my coffee, or I tripped over, the sidewalk. We ain't talking about the physical manifestation. We're talking about the attitude switch, the energy shift. Okay, somebody has the ability to shift your energy, to get you off of a vibration that was good and happy and jolly and I'm ready to take over the day, and switch it over to, oh, it's sad, it's depressing. Oh, I'm mad, I'm angry. And you don't even know why. You don't know what you're mad, angry, or sad about. But you can't deny the fact that that's how you feel. And I'm being sent to tell you today it's because someone has too much access in that subconscious / sleep space. This is where you're being attacked. I was telling somebody the other day, how do you know what to fight if you don't even know where you're being attacked? And we were discussing like different areas where we knew we had to like protect ourselves or pray over extra, And this is what I'm telling you. So now you're being aware. And for some of you all, this isn't your first thing that you felt like, oh, I need to start, praying over that, or really sending angels over there, or dispatching my whatever, or having my spiritual warriorship over there, slicing and slaying over there. You may have had a lot of different areas where you figured this out. And this is just another one of those areas for you. Like, yeah. Okay. So if you chose number one, this is what's going on. Okay. For those who were unaware, why do I wake up angry? Why do I wake up sad? Why do I wake up and I was happy about this and now I'm mad? I went to sleep okay and I woke up and there's something wrong. Okay. Someone strategically knows that they can shift your vibration. If I can shift your vibration from that of a high vibration to a low vibration, I can help you manifest a bad day. You have a couple bad days in a row, and I can help you have a bad week, a bad month, a bad year. And before you know it, you tripped over and you fell over, and now you're all done. Okay. And then just in general, like, who wants to have bad days? You know what I mean? You're going to have some bad days, but if you can help it, you would choose to have good days. But if there's someone else with the energetic interference, as I'm being told to call it, if someone else interjects, then unfortunately they're going to choose something different. They don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you win. So you got to keep moving forward and protect yourself in the subconscious/dream space. You dig? That's what I get for number 1. Let's get to the next one. If you chose number 2, you got the fact that your enemy is immobile. They cannot move. Okay. So with number 1, it's about them being able to, basically astral travel or send energetic vibrations to help throw you off. But with you, number 2, it's more so about you having to go to them. So this is more of a physical thing. Whereas the person who you're dealing with, your power is staying away from them. Because even though they are sitting in this electric chair and they know they're getting ready to fry and at any given moment, they're still going to waste their time, their precious last few minutes, to throw you off, okay? But your saving grace is you don't have to be in their presence. This may be someone God asked you to remove yourself from. Say, hey, listen, I need you to get that person a little season to themselves. I need you to step away. I need you to move to the side. I'm still working on them, okay? And they're about to go through this ego death, okay? Spiritually speaking, that when I say they're going to fry, I'm not necessarily talking about, they're going to sit there and die right now. Like, I'm literally talking about like spiritual deaths and ego deaths and all that kind of stuff, right? So your saving grace through this whole experience is that you get to watch from afar. Because when you get in their presence, sometimes they may be laughing and smiling. Like I said in the last video, they laughing and smiling and grinning and giving you hugs. But on the inside, in their mind, they may be sitting in that electric chair saying these things to you to your face. Right? And some people have that power where they're sitting there and they're manipulating the energy and they're sending out bad vibrations from their brain to your brain right there on the spot. They're sending out bad vibes from their heart to your chest right there in your face with a big old beautiful smile, And you have to be able to either discern that or do like God told you to do, stay away from them. Because some of y'all haven't been able to discern who that is yet. Right? But for most of you guys already told you, listen, I need you to separate yourself from that person because they do have that power. And you'd be like, God, why don't you just take away their power? It's like, no, you come from a bloodline of people who have those type of magical spiritual powers. Some use them for beautiful good like you, and some use them for evil. Not just evil amongst people that don't know, but evil for the people who are right there in their face. That's you. And so number 2, I'm telling you, when you were called into that room, right? So now okay, you have a choice. Now you know what's waiting for you on the other side. Some of y'all be giving people 2nd and 3rd and 15 and 25 chances. And you think this time it's going to be different. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you the visual. When you walk into the room, you already know what's on the other side of the door, whether they saying it through their mouth or whether they saying it through their mind. This is what's being sent your way. Okay? And you have the choice to stay away from this person. I guess the whole main meat and potatoes of number 2 is stay out of their presence, and you can stay away from all of that stuff that they're going to talk. You got people who, when you walk in their presence, they're going to discourage you every chance they get. You think, okay, well, I told them I don't like them to talk to me like that. I don't like them to say this about this group of people, whatever. And you think, okay, well, this time I'm going to go around and they're going to respect that. No, you're going to go back and they're going to do the same thing. It's a demonic force that is using them to continuously beat you over the head with why you're going to fail and why you can't do this and that. And they may not even say it directly to you. They may say, these type of people are the type of people who would never make it in life. Meanwhile, you that exact type of person. They're describing you. And they secretly want to tell you all these things, but they're going to wrap it up and pretend like they're talking about everybody else out there. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about this and that. You just described me to a T. And so it's subtle, it's hidden, but it does take effect. It chips away at your self-esteem. It chips away at your pride. It chips away at who you've become. And God is saying during this season, now my child, I need you to be safe, secure, and confident in what it is that I gave you so you can go out there and do what I told you to do at the fullest maximum capacity. And with these type of people sitting in an electric chair in your presence, they're only going to say things to try to deter you from what God said to do. So in this season, remove yourself. And that's what I give for number 2. Let's go ahead and let's get to the last one. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, number 3 is kind of fun, right? I was getting shown the whole process. Okay, some of y'all have been wondering, right? If my enemies are still allowed to talk and say all these things and be so negative and be so low vibrational and they're still abusive towards me and they're still being narcissistic towards me, why? It's because they sit in an electric chair and they know it, right? How do you get to the electric chair, ladies and gentlemen? Let's walk through the process. First, you commit the crime. Then you get arrested. Right? Spiritually speaking, go with me on a mind trip through the spirit realm. Okay, they committed the crime, the spiritual crime. They went to jail. They got arrested. They went to jail. They had a trial. There was a jury that decided they was guilty. That was the judgment, right? So this is the process your enemy has gone through. This is confirmation they've already gone through it. It's not what's about to happen. No, this is what's been happening. They've been going through their trial. So boom, they get the judgment, and now they went back for the sentencing. And it was decided by the judge that whatever crime they committed against you, it was so bad that death was the solution. Death was the sentence. So then what? Then they had to go sit on ice for some time because, you don't immediately go to the electric chair. It takes some time. So they had to go sit on ice. They had to go think about it for a little while. And where they could have spent that time to get themselves right, to get themselves prepared and change their life, they decided to waste their last few breaths still coming at you. So when you ask God, how come they still get to come at me? How come they still get to say this and that about me? How come they just won't shut up? No matter how much I've done, no matter how much I've accomplished, no matter how much I proved them wrong, they still won't shut up. It's because they know. The joke's on you, baby. You're the only one that don't know that they sit in the frying pan and they are about to sizzle. They know. So your whole main point, number 3, is to just kind of give you the back end of what's been going on. Because for some of you guys, with number 2, I told you that you had to remove yourself from this person. And for some of you guys, you've already done that. You've been through that phase. You've removed yourself from the people God told you to remove yourself from. And now you're in the phase where you're like, okay, but I still feel something. I still see something. I'm still getting downloads and alerts about them still trying to do this and trying to do that. And so your thing is, well, while they've been trying to do this and trying to do that. They've been on trial. They've been going to court. Their lawyer couldn't defend them. They couldn't prove their case. They got found guilty. They was judged and sentenced. And death was the result, or was the decision. And now they just waiting for it. And of course, remember, I'm going to keep saying it, spiritually speaking, whatever type of, ending that they're receiving because of it. But your whole saving grace, number 3, is the fact that they've been tried, they've been found guilty, and it's all being taken care of. So you don't have to wonder why they still talking, because they sit in the frying pan. Why they still throwing shots, still trying to throw arrows my way? Why they still telling me I can't make it? Why they still don't believe in me after I've done this? Because they sit in an electric chair. And you can go on and on and on down your list of what they've been saying, what happened, and what they've been doing. So your main key is move forward with the satisfaction of knowing God got a handle, and there's nothing more that I need to do other than keep doing what I've been told to do. Yours is more just like I keep saying it like a snapshot of what happened. Like, here's the postcard, yeah, bye. Okay, yeah, they got electrocuted. Yeah, they learned their lesson. Okay, go on with your mission. Okay, so that's what I get for number 3. Let's go ahead and let's wrap this all up. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end here because we going over to Patreon to continue with the rest of the vibes. I got some other areas that I need to touch on and just maybe give you some more insight into so you can understand on the spiritual end what's happening. Okay, I like to go behind that veil and I like to rip it back and I like to see what's going on, and then I come back and I tell you what I saw or whatever. So we're going to be continuing this over on Patreon. All right. So if this is where it ends for you, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. But again, if this is where it ends for you, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.